Hello. Hello, hello, hello. All right, good morning, everyone. Welcome to this Battle of the Rio Grande Rugby Tournament. We're going to get started with some sevens. There's two New Mexico Tech sides, the New Mexico Tech Blue and the New Mexico Tech Black. It's the blue side facing off with New Mexico State Aggies. I always want to say Chili's, but it's Aggies these days. I'm Taylor Dotson, faculty advisor for New Mexico Tech Rugby Club, and I will be, if you are new to rugby or newish, helping you understand what's going on here. It should be an exciting match. We got a lot of good players. Pablo Garba, a New Mexico Tech graduate, is our referee for today. He's going to get us started. New Mexico State's going to be kicking off. Taken by freshman Seth Cowan. He's going to move the ball out to, looks like that went to, I'm unsure, maybe Dave Akira. Ball's coming out, it's going to go to the far side. Aggressive defense from New Mexico State. They're coming up fast, but Lucas Chavez finds some space, and it goes to Ty Caldwell, my guess. We'll see, he's a little bit far away. Hey, morning, James. Looks like we have had a knock on, so play will get started with a scrum, and in the 7-man version of rugby, there's only 3 people on each side. Looks like New Mexico Tech with a put in. Ooh, penalty over to New Mexico State. They tap and go. That loping pass that hits the ground, we call it bounce pass.
Oh, he needs a break on the outside. Break on the outside. Mexico Tech pushes him out of bounds.
Yeah, Ty Caldwell pushing him out, so we'll have a line out to
New Mexico Tech. Great try-saving tackle right there. Well, good morning.
Good morning, James Chavez.
Good morning, Taylor. How are you?
I think mine is a little bit quiet. People can, I can hear myself now. Okay. James Chavez, a fellow New Mexico Tech alumni.
New Mexico Tech wins the line out with Mr. Chavez taking the ball out.
David Vaquera. That was meant for Ty Caldwell, but cleans
ball went
it up.
Backwards. David has a break for it. He has one man to beat. The fullback takes him down.
He's not held, so it gets right back up. New Mexico Tech maintaining possession.
Out to
Chavez,
Mr. Chavez.
Medvi, Bishop Ortega.
Tries to fend him off with one.
To Adrian Sanchez. Big man has space. And we're going to have our first try, New Mexico Tech. Adrian Sanchez.
Very nice. It's always nice to see a prop score on the wing. And sevens, that's
all right, and you'll notice here, 7-man version of the game, there is no T for the kickoff. It has to be a drop kick. Seth Cowan has to drop the ball on the ground, kick it after it bounces, and it does so ably. So 7-0, New Mexico Tech Blue in the lead.
very nice to get the ball out wide and use the whole field there, Taylor. I really like that.
Yeah, it's a really sort of a 7-man version. It's a simple game. If you spread the ball out wide, get it from side to side, most teams are able to score as long as they don't drop the ball.
Right. You know, it was Mexico State came out and they're threatening to score, and Mexico Tech came back and tried to save that.
Kickoff from Seth Cowan.
Very high kick.
Then Mexico State not able to take it cleanly. They get it on the bounce.
Mexico State with a couple of breaks, looks to pass it off, takes it to ground. A nice clear up by number 10.
It's just me, James, or is he just biting his mouth guard? It's not actually in his mouth, number 5. That's what I thought I saw.
Different generation there, Taylor.
I don't think it's doing his teeth any favors in that position.
Oh, yep, definitely just chewing on his mouthpiece. It needs to go inside, not halfway.
Oh, wait, there's a game we're supposed to be in now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. Oh, okay. State weaves. Looks like he's got a man to beat.
Makes one cut, next another cut, and New Mexico State's going to tie this ball game up, or try to. Nice try by New Mexico State.
Get a number that I think that is that number 15?
So New Mexico State answers right back to New Mexico Tech's try.
Yeah, this game moves fast. It can one try lead is really nothing because it can one small mistake, one defensive error, and the other team's under the post.
Yes. And that kick is no good, says Mr. Pablo Garbai, fellow alumni in Mexico Tech. Also international referee, I believe.
He's refereed some big matches.
It's great to see everybody out here. Wonderful day. Especially with the weather that we've had during the week there, Taylor. Too windy.
Yeah, fortunately it's died down today. It's nice and cool, which is actually great weather for sevens.
Yes.
It's been a while since I've played a match, but I remember it being a ton of running. Ball taken by Adrian Sanchez. This guy Lucas Chavez gets the ball out with Cowan.
Colin breaks one tackle.
Ooh,
loses the ball to ground. Loses it to New Mexico State. New Mexico State picks it up. Clear, says Carby. Nice big tackle by New Mexico Tech, Mr. Lucas Chavez. State offloads to his winger. Breaks one tackle.
Second tackle from Bishop Ortega in a row.
Fighting for the ball.
Ball ripped out by Zach Wojcik.
Knock forward, go to New Mexico State. Scrum towards New Mexico Tech. These guys woke up a little bit.
Yeah.
They're awake. They've been probably warming up for a couple of hours, huh?
It's right. This guys got started at 7:30 in the morning, I think.
If Dave Wheelock was here, he would have us warming up at 6 a.m. there, Taylor.
You should be here later. Yeah.
Where is Dave Wheelock? I heard someone say from the stands. He's around here somewhere. If not, he's with us in spirit. He's always around.
Seth Cowan with a put in at the scrum. The ball comes out. Ortega. Gets out to
Nice
Wojcik
ball movement.
on the wing. He's got space, tiptoeing on the sideline. Whoa, he's taken down. Ball to Ortega. Little messy, but it works, folks. Bishop Ortega will dot the ball between the posts.
Nice ball movement. Nice ball movement.
Cut a little close.
Off the scrum. So New Mexico Tech takes the lead back. Kick is good. And that is half.
Despite what the board says, that was 7 minutes. All right, we already have New Mexico Tech with a 9-point lead. And it's a little early, but I can still do math. It'll be a really short halftime, literally about a minute or so that the two teams will be able to huddle up with their respective coaches, and then it'll be right back out on the pitch. So this match is halfway done, and we moving on shortly. I believe we have 2 men's matchups before the first ladies match will occur. Looking at the schedule.
It's good to see the Lady Rugby back here at New Mexico Tech.
James, there's a lot of numbers. Last training session I went out, I counted at least 10 or 12 ladies.
That's great. I don't think we've had a ladies rugby match for at least before COVID, I would say. I don't know the right year because my memory's not very, very good.
Yeah, I swear they must have like 1 out of every 15 female students at Mexico Tech out on the rugby pitch, which is amazing to accomplish. Actually, better than that. Actually, probably almost like a few 5% maybe.
Okay. Pablo Garba is calling the teams to get on the pitch again. Start the second half. Wonder what Mr. Coach Jason was telling New Mexico Tech. Same with New Mexico State. Let's see what the second half brings.
Seth Cowan will get us ready. This ball is not going to go 10.
Not 10.
So State has the option of a
Scrum center or re-kick?
re-kick, or, well, they often just take the
Right.
free kick center.
And it is a half penalty, so the ball cannot go out of bounds, Taylor. It's not a full penalty.
Yeah, you'll see New Mexico State. They'll just tap it and go. I'm not sure if that was a legal tap, but
That was definitely not a legal tap. The ball did not leave his hands. What are we, Taylor? We're just announcers.
yeah. Let's see. They're going to work this ball out to the far side. Little chip kick, probably a little bit shorter than he wanted. New Mexico Tech player kicks that out of bounds.
So we're going to have New Mexico State line out. It's the first time to see their line out.
They just go right to the front. That ball goes forward.
That was a little Ole with the ball.
Yeah.
We're going to have a line out to New Mexico Tech.
Not sure what the call was there, James. Technically, you're allowed to throw the ball crooked these days if there's no jumper, but I'm not sure.
And Mexico Tech loses the ball off the top, but Lucas Chavez finds it. Penalty. Diving over. Mexico State goes quick. And back on the inside, which I don't know what Mexico State's doing. They had a whole room to play on this side.
Looks like
Quick line out. Quick line out to Mexico Tech. Mexico Tech back to the
straighten
back.
up. Somebody straightens up. That's Seth Cowan straightens up.
And
Oh,
he
sorry,
has-
that's
he can just jog it in here.
Scott. He's got someone behind him, but he's not going to catch up. No, try time. New Mexico Tech. And a die for the crowd.
There you go. So off the quick line out for New Mexico Tech. Quickly use hands through the line of New Mexico Tech and ends up scoring. Well done.
Looks like Cowan's going to convert his own try off the post, but still good.
So 21-5.
If you've been to the 15s matches, you might have noticed that the kickoffs are reversed in the 7-man version. After you score, you kick the ball off.
Is that the new changes?
That's always been like that, James.
Oh yes.
For sevens.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
been that.
sevens. Oh, off his chest, knock forward, says Pablo Garba. Be a scrum to New Mexico Tech.
Which is just going to eat up another minute off the clock that State will want to have kept. It's not out of reach for New Mexico State, but
Definitely not.
They need the ball back.
Sevens, like you said, sevens is a fast-paced game, and one mistake gets them right back.
Yeah, I'm curious what kind of play New Mexico Tech has planned off of the set piece.
Garba says not safe enough for his liking, so he wants to reset. And New Mexico Tech has a penalty against them for engaging too soon. So a penalty to New Mexico State. Tap and go for New Mexico State. Tackled to the ground, off the load, not held down. Quickly back to New Mexico State. New Mexico State fending off New Mexico Tech player. Can't bring him down. Finally gets down to the midfield on the opposite side of the field. A lot of pick and goes for New Mexico State. Out of bounds, New Mexico Tech lineout. Seems like New Mexico State is going a little too fast and, trying to be too much in a hurry and making little common mistakes.
Little rush, a little bit too much, playing like a bunch of forwards out there. Just need to stay composed, get some depth, let the ball do the work. It's probably what their coach will be telling them after this match.
Right. They
remember that they're playing sevens.
But it's great to see New Mexico State back out here. I haven't seen them since I played.
Mm-hmm.
That was ages ago.
Doesn't seem like it, James.
Oh, yes, it does.
Okay.
Nice line out, no jump on New Mexico State.
Adrian Sanchez takes the ball up. He's brought the ground. New Mexico State attempting a counter ruck. It looks like they're going to... Oh, Zach Wojcik able to get the ball out. Goes to Medvey. Medvey finds a bunch of space. Big lanky lock. Stretching out. Big Giraffe going to score. Ben Medvey.
Very nice couple of moves there to get open.
I think that was a 60-meter run.
Oh, give or take.
Yeah.
Final seconds are counting down for the first match of the sevens tournament. And kick is wide left, no good. First conversion missed by New Mexico Tech. So just because the clock has run out does not mean that the game is over. The official time is Mr. Garby's watch.
One more kickoff.
That's so technically last play here. As they're switching kickers. If you're new to the game, you must be behind the kicker before you're legal. Deep kick. Nice catch by New Mexico State. Slips. Look like a high tackle. Going to have a high tackle, says Mr. Garby, which I saw from here. Quick tap and go by New Mexico State. Big man tries to run over New Mexico Tech. Finally takes him down. Now New Mexico State's going to try to work their hands through. Score before the half. Ball. And that's a penalty against New Mexico State for holding onto the ball, not releasing. So kick out here, and the game should be over. Unless New Mexico Tech wants more points. Which they do. Quick can. New Mexico Tech chasing down. And that should be a high tackle. That's going to be a try.
Theo Scherer.
Penalty try for a high tackle. So add 5 more points onto that. And that is game with your New Mexico Tech winning 26-5.
33-5.
Okay, they didn't put it up there.
Yeah, with the penalty try.
So as my colleague here said, it's 33 because basic math is hard.
I'm still warming up, James. Well, we both are.
Well, that was the first match to get you guys warmed up either way. So
According
Yeah.
to the new schedule, I think New Mexico Tech Blue stays on the pitch and plays New Mexico Tech Black
So it'll be, yeah.
after a short 2-minute rest.
Well, we have a little bit of rest. We have a food truck out here. Believe the beer tent should be open here. I think it has to be noon, I think.
Yeah, 9:30 is just a little bit early for me, James.
I mean, it's 5 o'clock somewhere there, Taylor. That's what Toby Keith told me.
it's 5 o'clock in Germany, I guess. Yeah, right. Finish it before it gets too cold. Yeah. I think, James, this is going to be the biggest rivalry we see all day is between the New Mexico Tech boys versus each other.
Well, definitely either White, New Mexico Tech is going to be a little tired,
Yeah.
or they're going to be a little just warmed up. So
yeah.
they do have a leader on Black, a veteran out there, Nico.
Nico Crissato,
They
yeah.
also
So
have A-Kong out there, I see.
but both these sides will be wanting to put their hands up and showing head coach Oliphant what they've
I got Black.
That's your money on Black?
I got my money on Black.
Wait, is it because you always are supposed to bet on Black, right? Is
Yeah.
it
The
Wes-
statistics say, right? You're supposed to.
No, I think that's what Wesley Snipes said. Passenger 57, if people can remember that old movie.
All right, we got a kickoff here. Enough gambling. White goes to the ground.
Out to
Recycles the ball to
Chavez. Cowan on the wing, has nobody outside of him, but Chavez comes to loop, but doesn't go to hand. Cowan has to clean up. Medvey there to secure it. Chavez gets the ball back out. Wojcik doesn't go to Terrazas. It goes to Sanchez, who drops the ball cold.
Black takes it over.
Akon Chungong with the ball. Out to Crissato.
Nico with those hands.
That is it's getting a little bit messy. We're going to have a scrum to White, or Blue, I guess.
Oh, scrum to White.
Yeah, we'll call it White, yeah.
I think it was a knock forward by Black and then a knock forward by White.
Yeah.
So we'll go by the first knock.
Yeah, seems like Black isn't quite warmed up enough. It was a little bit too messy, a little bit rushing some speculative passes. Ball goes into the scrum, but ends up on the Black side. And Adam Pacheco, I believe, is who is dotting the ball down.
That was a nice big push by Black, to end up just pushing White all the way back and ended up on Black side.
Well, I think that for Black, that scrum is Nikro, Brody, and Leon Sutolov. So a big, hefty front row.
They definitely have the pounds on them. Together.
Yeah,
not-
no,
not
I
single.
know. Definitely the pounds of Nico. That's why I have the separated shoulders.
Well, it happens when, we get old. He's younger than me, but he looks older than me.
No comment, James.
Oh,
Terrazas
to
not
ground.
able to take that.
Jaime
Cowan
cannot-
cleans it up, gives it back to Jaime Terrazas Lozano. Wojcik runs sideways, not able to get the ball out to Ortega. So a ball out with Ortega. He's taken out a little too slow, picked up by Black. Again, ball's messy, spills out. Terrazas cleans up. Sanchez there. Ortega, they need to get the ball out to Cowan, who's got a man to beat. Not able to do so. White is in. Ooh, Medvey. Medvey's finds this. And he beats Chugong.
Fans
Oh.
Akong.
He's got lock on lock. Brody Atkinson trying to chase him down. Come on, Brody, you're better than that. Medvey with the try.
Wow. Nice fend for a try. And he's tired. That was almost about a 80-meter run there, Taylor.
More, I put it more at 90. Yeah.
I don't know if there was a nice fend or if he just slipped. What do you think, Taylor?
Well, I know what Akon's probably going to say.
He slipped?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all a matter of perspective. Was that conversion good, James?
Wasn't paying attention.
I know we're starting to have too much fun. We're not actually watching.
Is that what I'm here for?
Yeah. I'm gonna say it was.
Well, I don't think it was good because the score is 5-5. So we'll say it's not good. Mr. Pablo, I say it was good.
It was good. Okay.
Yeah. So it was good. Thank you, Pablo. Thank you. Always looking out for me.
All right. Seth Cowan will get us started again.
High kick,
Going right to Atkinson.
and he
He's-
catches it.
Pacheco sees nobody, sees him asleep. And he goes for it.
One man to beat. No one's going to catch him, and there's one
No,
guy's coming on
right.
there very strong. And Black answers.
Wait, is that Adam? No, that's Tristan. Sorry, that's Tristan Herrera.
So we have 10-7 in favor of Black, pending the kick. Kick is good. 12-5. 12-7. Sorry, 12-7. The white and black threw me off.
Black's got one last play for this half.
Nice high kick. Akong bats it back to Nico. Nico to number 21.
Robert Ivel to Leon Sutalov.
Black is starting to
Brody
put their hands
Atkinson.
through.
He's finding space on the outside. Brody with the try.
So add 5 more. Very nice play by Akong to bat it back for Nico. Definitely, White is coming down with a little bit of, a little tired from the first match, I believe.
It's tough to evaluate them back to back, having just already played 14 minutes to sevens and have to do another
14.
14.
And that is the end of the first half with your score 17-7 in favor of Black. I told you, Taylor, always put your money on Black.
My mistake, James.
Unless you're trying to double up and you try to switch it up, it never works. Because you end up losing if you just go against Black.
I'm not a gambler.
I am.
I'm too cheap.
Well, you have a wife and kids, so
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Can't
That's a huge gamble in life.
can't go home after that, right? If you bet on red.
UTEP backed out. Last minute at 4 a.m.
Well, Jason just like, are you going to be around, 5 or whatever? And I was like, well, if you want me to, yeah, we want to have a ceremony. I don't know what kind of ceremony or what. I don't, I mean, I guess just the trophies? Because we have trophies. Oh, well, see, doesn't like that. See? They've been planning for weeks.
Since we've moved to WhatsApp versus email, it's going to switch.
Yeah.
What's the plan on it?
There's enough of you guys.
Somebody has my phone number. They can call me. All right, let's start the second half. Taylor, shall we? With
Seth Cowan going to get us started once the Sir Pablo Garbai whistles off.
high kick, legal kick.
Up to Atkinson. He's
Knocked forward by Black. Advantage white. Pablo Garbai says.
looks like that's Lucas Chavez down on the wing. Picked up Theo Shearer.
I believe advantage is off.
Lucas Chavez going to play scrum half. He runs off, gets Jaime Terrazas to Seth
Now the
Cowan.
white-
Seth
the
Cowan's
white
got
side
Bishop
goes with hands.
Bottega. He goes back inside to Jaime Terrazas.
Too many people in the scrum for sevens.
Cowan gets it out to Nick Hutt. Nick Hutt gets it out to Theo Shearer. Shearer's got Adrian Sanchez out on his outside.
Not
Adrian
held
Sanchez
down.
Not held down.
Legal play.
Looks like Brody Atkins is going to try to swing him down by his jersey.
No, White's going to try to move the hands down.
Ortega. He's got Chavez. And Chavez got Jaime Terrazas. Terrazas with. He
And
gets it out
Jaime
to Bishop
Terrazas.
Ortega with the spaces. And
And-
Ortega will give us our first try of the second half.
Kind of just like the first half. White scores. Kick is up. Kick is good. Splits the uprights. 17 to 14.
No, it looks like we got a match. Got a match again. It's within
Well-
anyone's reach.
And I believe the scorekeeper is slacking. He forgot to start the time. It's all right. Daylight savings is this today, so we lose an hour of sleep, ladies and gentlemen. We lose an hour of sleep. I mean, you don't get any sleep anyway, Taylor. You have kids.
Yeah.
What's
I
that?
think they're going to start waking up later, though. I think is how it works.
And go to bed earlier?
Nah. I
Wishful thinking.
yeah.
High kick by White to Black. Finds the ground straight to out of bounds. So line out to Black. And looks like we have a quick sub for Black. I apologize if I don't know any of your kids' names. I'm just the old guy.
Yeah, there's a few new ones who I'm still learning. I think there's let's see, Tony, I believe there's Bruno, There's a few new guys.
All right, line out for Black as they set the tunnel. Up, nice contested. Oh, straight to the Nikos.
Jaime Terraces does a quick tab out to Cowan. Cowan has Nick Hutt. Nick Hutt switches with Bishop Ortega. Very nice, very nice. He's got Pacheco, but Pacheco takes him down.
Very nice tackle by Pacheco. Very nice tackle. Textbook. Penalty to Black, not releasing.
Picked up by Crusato.
Cruzado turns it over. Back to White. White back on the inside to Lucas Chavez. Chavez to Nick Hutt. Nick Hutt trying to squish. Take it himself.
Push again, and he leaves the ball behind. Picked up by Black.
And we got Nick Hutt down. A little bit of injury timeout. And
he seems
like
definitely very uncomfortable.
He is favoring his knee. Taken down very.
Nick Hutt, though, he's been has had a niggle of a knee injury from a skiing accident about a month ago.
Never want to see that. You know, it's hard to, when you're injured like that, Taylor, it's hard to
keep yourself out of the game.
keep yourself out of the game.
Yeah, I've been there.
Because you love the game so much, you know?
Yeah, I've got a separated shoulder, and I've had no shortage of people asking me if I was playing for Santa Fe today, and fortunately I'm mature enough at this point to say absolutely not.
You hit that age limit. And it's not even the age limit. I think it's the mindset.
Yeah, I think you start realizing what you.
How long it does? It takes you. You have to say, how long does it take you to recover?
Yeah, right. And would you
And
rather?
is it worth it?
Would you rather miss a couple months of matches now or a year afterwards? But yeah, I'm really feeling for Nick here. I think he's in his last year here, if I remember correctly. So. So I could see why he wanted to play.
And he got up, ladies and gentlemen. That's a good sign. Don't mind the time. It is not right. 6 minutes and 51 seconds. And knock on before the injury. Knock on by White. Scrum towards Black to restart the gameplay. And looks like Akong has switched sides from Black to White.
Oh yeah, right. I guess he has, yeah.
Coming for injured Nick Hutt.
White with the put in at the scrum. They've got Akon, Bishop, and Eldridge out on the wing.
Quick ball out by Black. Black switches off
to Bruno,
to White.
and they've got Ty Caldwell, I believe.
Akong's gonna bounce off of Ty. Black goes to ground. Recycle the ball. Penalty. Not releasing. Quick and go to White. And Akong on the outside.
He's able to beat the last man. We'll have a try to White.
White, and they take the lead.
Bet you're regretting betting on Black, James.
Well, we had a quick injury, so that cancels each other out.
Oh,
That's how that works. I make the rules here.
oh. Just like my 7-year-old.
I win.
Yeah.
As the conversion comes. Kick is up. Looks like it's good. And it is. Very nice high kick. Splits the uprights. 21-17 in favor of white.
Should just be a minute or two left, despite what the clock says, James.
We also have maybe a couple of minutes for injury timeout.
Yeah. Or that I didn't look to see if the clock had been stopped or not for that.
That's a high, deep kick by White. It's going to go straight out of bounds or bounce in. So line out to Black. Looking forward to seeing the Santos versus the Scorpions today. There, Taylor. Later on after the sevens tournament.
Yeah.
Be a nice intriguing match.
Yeah, Santa Fe on the bounce after a solid victory over the Aardvarks, who were playing their first 15s match, I think, in a couple years.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And they play Brujos right after the Santos.
They do.
So full day of rugby, ladies and gentlemen.
And the Santa Fe side is just packed with New Mexico Tech graduates.
So Blue wins the line out. And Blue cannot come up with the ball, so it's
Tony
knocked
not
forward.
able to take that.
Advantage to White. Akong has one person to beat. He steps him, and he's going to score
A brace for Akon
his
Chungong.
second try as on switching to the White side. So he had a try for the Black side. Now 2 tries for the White. So this is why I'm always broke, because I always lose. Kick is up and is good. 28-17, and that is ball game with New Mexico Tech White winning.
And they are 2 for 0 for the day so far.
So I believe they'll go in with the number 1 seed. I don't know how this tournament is working, if it's a pool play or what, but we're here for the first sevens women's team playing. So they're pretty excited for that.
Yeah, it looks like there's not any pool play. I think they're just it's just a big round robin. I think the New Mexico State's gonna play 3 matches, but I think each of the New Mexico Tech sides are gonna end up playing 5. So I think this is Coach Jason Alphonse using it as a combined fitness session. I think he runs these guys really hard in preparation for the national tournament.
Yeah, you can see that they run a lot, and 1-7s, that's what you do.
Yeah, I've been coming out with him on Saturdays every once in a while, and he makes them do a hit workout, weights, and then he comes out and makes them do training.
A lot more intense than when I used to play, Taylor.
Yeah, for sure, James. Yeah, I remember Dave Wheelock just demanding that we try to run outside of practice.
That would never happen. I think we would just end up not doing anything.
I think I'd play soccer or something every once in a while, maybe hit the pool, but yeah. Yeah, now I'm at the point where I have to hit the gym 5 days a week just so that I can try to survive a pitch session with these young guys without cramping up or pulling anything.
That's always fun getting old. Sucks.
So I think the ladies should be coming out here.
Yeah, Pablo just has
What?
called for the ladies to start taking the pitch now.
Yeah, vast majority of this tech side is brand new to the sport of rugby. I've been out with them for a few times. They are all very, very green, but very eager to learn.
There's a lot of girls out here.
Hopefully it's a start of a long run for these ladies. Here, I'm gonna go grab the Speaking of fitness, I don't know if there's another ref here. I think Public Garba is just going to be running for the next 3 hours.
I wonder if he's going to do the men's matches too. Yeah, he says yes. That was a sign for yes. All right.
Well, we
Okay,
should-
so
somebody should buy Pablo a drink after he's done with his.
I think
hours.
he's just on the house.
I mean, that's going to be what he's going to need after 3 hours of running is a bunch of beer. All right, let's call on our ladies, New Mexico Tech, Lady Miners. How long? He's what? No, Grode was here during the pandemic. No, but Grode had the women going for. Yeah. So it's been a good 2-3 years since we've had a women's side going. So this is very exciting to see. So we see Aggies here in red and black, Mexico Tech in white and blue.
Here we go, ladies.
So with the first tackle, she pans off.
And
We got
quick
someone
on the
got to get on the
outside.
wing. Almost diving. Oh. Early try from New Mexico State. New Mexico Tech ladies probably just had their wake up call. Right, you're playing rugby. I
Oh,
remember being new.
Oh, this is not touch?
Yeah, it always when you're just starting out, it takes a couple minutes to.
To warm up and get your game mindset, you know?
Looks like that kick was good, James.
But I didn't see Pablo's hand go up. So I don't think it's 8 points, but it's either 5 or 7.
We could agree that at least 8 is not correct.
Yeah.
Whatever happened.
Pablo, was that good? It was good. So
Yeah.
7. All right. Thank you, Pablo. Do my job too.
Kickoff. State does go the requisite 10, but hits the ground. State recover it.
Engage.
Tech decides not to contest that ruck. Having some trouble getting some tackles in.
A very big tackle.
Try
Try-saving tackle by number 9. Very beautiful.
Ooh, still ends in a try for New Mexico State.
I don't care. That was a big tackle by number 9.
A sign of things to come, I think. Though I'll have to apologize to the ladies afterwards. See, the team's so new. I haven't learned their names yet. Should have got a roster. I'll get a roster from Jason for their next matches. But that was a definitely.
Kick is high, up, and kick is
Good.
good.
That was one of the best tackles I've seen in men's or women's rugby. Came in really strong.
Yes.
Took her right out.
I think maybe the ladies after this had some bragging rights for tackling. I guess for the men's.
Yeah.
High kick. Went backwards. Mexico Tech.
Oh, you're gonna call it as a knock on.
Everyone boo the ref.
See, that's probably why I'm not a referee. I would have been like, you know what? Let's let it slide. It's just, it was back enough. It was a little bit. It's horizontal. So we got our first scrum of the match. New Mexico State with the put in. Aggies, solid drive from Tech. It comes out for New Mexico State. Tech going to need to play defense. Keep getting beat on the outside. Move put in by number 12. She's brought down the ground. Though 18 there in support run. Oh, this Aggie side is just so. Experience. This is nothing like some live rugby to help these new Tech ladies sort of learn what they're doing. It's tough to be starting out. It's definitely tough to be a whole team of new players. Another kickoff. Looks like Sophia's supposed to take it, but knock on. A scrum to the Aggies. It's tough to have sevens be your introduction to the sport. Any small mistake can have such big costs. Oh, it was a nice tackle coming in. Things get messy for New Mexico State. They just need to have set up their defensive line to be a bit more flat. Still, Aggies with the ball. Again, working this outside. Ooh, able to do the inside step. Another inside step. New Mexico Tech just guilty of coming in too fast sideways. Long day at the office for these Tech ladies, but they're learning valuable lessons this whole time. Yeah, New Mexico Tech hasn't had any possession yet, which is why the score keeps clicking over the way it is. It's hard to just defend the whole time, especially in sevens. Got another kickoff from the Aggies. It's coming in. That ball hits the ground. See, they get on the bounce. They the ball out. Somebody's going to take the ball in. She gets tackled. Presents the ball. Not releasing. So quickly right back to the Aggies. She needed to know to set that ball back. Again, New working the outside. Brought down. Still got 18. Number 4. Big number 4 on the outside. And she puts another try right before the Hooter. That is half. That's no good. Let's see, is that half? Or we got one more? I think that's half, folks. So Mexico Tech yet to get on the board, but like I mentioned, folks, this is a whole team of fresh players, just really still getting their first exposures to live rugby. And it's scary enough when you're a new player surrounded by experienced ones. But sink or swim, there's no other way of getting around it, learning the game. All right, we're going to get started again. If I was Tech, the goal would be just to try to get possession, string some plays together. Chili's with the kickoff. Sorry, Aggies with the kickoff. It was long. Gets the ground but cleaned up. Nice run up. She presents the ball back. Someone needs to get there to secure her. A little bit late. Aggie's trying to counter ruck. Stays with New Mexico Tech. Nice run up the center. She makes a break. Needs to present the ball. There we go. Looks like it'd be a pick and go from number 1. She tries to get rid of the ball. They're going backwards. She has a look. Decides to pick and go. She needs somebody else to secure. She's too high, so she gets cleared out. Garbai's going to call for diving over. You have to keep your feet as you go into the ruck. The Techies end up kicking the ball to the Aggies. They were supposed to just sort of tap and go. Solid tackle coming in from number 9. I think that's a second. But still learning the rules, has to roll away after making the tackle. Still, solid tackle coming in. Number 9 for the Aggies. Is finding space. She's going to cut inside. She's taken down, but she's got a great support line on the inside. For first try of the half for the Aggies. Aggies with the kickoff. Solid catch, yes! Way to go, number 7. And she's running a looping line to the outside, so she stays in bounds. Support there, gets there eventually. They've played second phase ball. They get the ball out. Good hands from number 9. Counter coming in, Tech able to hold on to it. Third phase. Looking like a rugby team. They get the ball secure, got the ball out. Not quite the pass they wanted. Oh, it's number 7, number 4 for Aggies, able to steal that ball. She's got one left. Number 14, out. 9 almost gets around the bootlaces. Lots of positives, I think, to take away from that set of phases. The fact that we say set of phases is progress. Tech side's starting to look like a rugby team out there. Finding their way to stay composed under pressure. Kick from the Aggies. Hits the ground, it's bouncing out to the outside. Someone needs to dive on it, pick it up. She can. Counter ruck coming in. They get the ball out. Pass. Doesn't quite go to hand. Someone needs to get there to secure it. And stringing some phases together. New player number 13. She's taken behind the game line. Gets the ball out to number 9. Tech side moving backwards. But high tackle, so we have a penalty from New Mexico Tech. Hopefully they have somebody who can either tap and go or kick for touch. She taps and goes. Gets off to her teammate. She has nobody there to secure the ball for her, so she's taken out by an Aggies player. Stolen by the Aggies. Simple stuff out to number 14. Try time for the Aggies. Yes, Aggie side pouncing on every little small error this tech side is making. Teaching them good lessons. To take a little bit for this tech side to sort of get the muscle memory of immediately when somebody's tackled, somebody's there to secure or clear, someone's in to come play 9. Just takes time, but if you take those 2-3 seconds to have to think, remember what you're doing, it's too late. Solid catch. New Mexico Tech, and a good hard run. Ball out left. Tech moving backwards though. They ducks and dives, finds some space on the outside. She needs to keep it in though. Keep it in bounds. She's taken down up by the touchline. Solid stuff out to, picked up by 14. Defensive line up there quickly though. But she will be guilty. Double movement and then holding onto the ball. Forgot which side she needed to set it down on. Quick tap by Aggies. Catching New Mexico Tech asleep. Certainly Aggies side content to twist the knife. There's the hooter. We'll see if we have time for one last kickoff, or Garby calls it. We're in the scoreboard 52-0, but still, the important thing for this side is to take home the positives, the things that they've now learned how to do. They strung together some good phases. They started to make their tackles stick towards the end. They started to communicate better. We'll see how they do for their next matches against this Aggie side. But they're just in the start on a long journey together as a team. Looks like we're going to jump right back into the men's matches. I've lost my announcing partner, James Chavez. So you'll just be hearing from me for the next little bit. And guys tunneled up for the ladies. So that's a great thing to see is these men's and ladies sides actually train together on the weekends, and the men are jumping in there to help out wherever they can and give advice. They have the weights together. They even have team dinners together. So it's great to see the camaraderie between these men's players and this new ladies side. Hope to see this continue for the next few years. It's great to see that kind of community, rugby community, growing again in Socorro after a couple of lean years. Looks like we're going to have another New Mexico Tech black and blue match. Well, I'll say white and black. Then on one of these sides will, I believe, play the Aggies again. That's Robbie Idle. Gonna get the black started, black side. Jaime Terrazas, able to just get that ball to ground. Little soccer stop. Out with white. Looks like Adrian Sanchez out there on the far side. Counter ruck coming in, and it's good. Ball picked up by Leon Sudolov. Gets the bounce pass to Akon Chungong. They're going to work this ball out to the outside, I believe. Adam Pacheco, he's got Nico Crisato if he needs him. Nico Crisato gets the ball out to Robbie again. Not Robbie, that's number 12. Leon Sudolov with pick and go. I believe that is Bruno playing number 22, if I'm correct. High tackle coming in. Black with a penalty. Adam Pacheco, quick tap and go. Straightens up. Gets it to Ivo. Long pass to Brody Atkinson. He's got Chungong, but he's got two white players on him. Chungong, Pacheco. The inside back to Chungong. Wasn't expecting it, but he catches ably and he weaves to the inside. He's got nothing but grass in front of him. Doesn't look like he's playing sweeper for this white side. Try time. NMT Black, Akon Chungong, first try of the match. Kick is good from Ivo. Ivo gets it started again. Played by Jaime Terrazas to Cowan. Cowan on the outside. He's got Nico Crisato going to try to beat him around the outside. Tiptoeing on the sideline. He's got Bruno chasing him down. Ivo. Brody Atkinson coming in. Seth Cowan dots the ball down. Solid stuff from the freshman, realizing that he had a mismatch on the outside in terms of pace. Just put the head down and went. Looks like the conversion's no good, so Black still in the lead. 7-5. Cowan kicking the ball off. Going to Atkinson, catches the ball. Ably at the Bruno. Pacheco. Sorry. Tristan to Pacheco. Tristan's got Tristan on the left shoulder. Tristan. He is able to find some space on that far wing, and he's going to be able to march that in for a try. Tackle coming in at the end. Tristan Herrera. Like Pacheco with the conversion attempt. Tristan Herrera, you'll remember in the Pacific semifinals, scoring a hat trick. This kick is good. Black is up 14-5. Checo going to get us started. Tri-fest so far this match. See, nice high kick. Chungong there to tap it back. Shearer's not able to quite take it clearly. He picks it up, turns it back around, hits Cow, and he's got Lucas Chavez there. Also then coming in for the steal. Support a little bit too slow, so we'll have a penalty to white. Black needs to retreat 10 meters. Jaime Terrazas Lozana gets it started again out to Ty Caldwell. He's got Adrian Sanchez running a brilliant inside line. He's taken down by Chungong, not held. Ball spits out. Caldwell attempts to kick it forward. Knocked forward by Blue. Sorry, by Black. We'll have a scrum to white. Seth Cowan playing 9 for New Mexico Tech White. Ball doesn't come out quickly as I would have liked, but then to Caldwell. Looping ball, though, doesn't go to hand. Oh, looks like an incorrect bind. So we'll have a free kick. Missed maybe the last play of this half. Jaime Terrazas. Quick tap. He's got Chavez and Sanchez on his outside. Solid tackle coming in from Sutilov. Tony's not able to take the ball cleanly, but it was a knock on. There's the half. First half down. 2 minutes. We'll come back. We have New Mexico Tech Black ahead 14 over Blue 5. Yeah, halftime. All right, we're going to get started here with the second half. If I'm correct, I believe this Mexico Tech Black side, well, I'm not sure. One of these sides will stay on after this match to play New Mexico State. Seth Cowan going to get us started. Kickoff from New Mexico Tech White. Solid chase. They're going to probably try the same thing with Akon Chungong tapping the ball back. Nobody's there for it. He misses it again. Picked up by Suzalov. He's got Pacheco out to Scherer, who gets it out to Eldridge. His last name I still need to learn. Eldridge with a forward pass to White. And with Crasato, it's White side. The ball almost lost to Crasato. Chavez, he's got Sanchez on his outside. Sanchez almost breaks that tackle. He gets it back to Chavez. Chavez at the 22. Black can't seem to get him down to the ground. Back up, pick and go. Ooh, picked up, looks like that's Sudolov. He's got Pacheco. Pacheco's got green grass, but Ty Caldwell coming across to try to get him out of bounds. He puts a couple moves. He's taken down. Support coming in, but by himself. Able to get the ball out to big Ben Medvey. Puts the ball down. Try time. Ben Medvey. Looks like Medvey's going to convert his own try. Nicely done by the big man. Looks like we have lots of swapping between the two sides. I thought that Brody and Ben were on opposite teams for the last match. We got our two second rowers on one side this time. There we go. Adam Pacheco going to get us started. He's of course going to go kick to the side with the two tall second rowers. High ball, brilliant, lovely kick. No one able to take that though. Tristan Herrera cleans that up, gets it to Medvey. Medvey fends off, tries to fend off Akon Chungong, gets it right to Adam Pacheco. Adam Pacheco just going to dot it down. Yeah, it's Adam. Conversion looks to be good.
What am I supposed to be doing on cam 2? Big wide. Oh. Oh, I like cam 1 though.
Pacheco kick, looks like Crisato's there to take it. He gets the ball out to Eldridge. To Tony. Caldwell's there, but guilty. Holding on in the ruck. Penalty to New Mexico Tech Black. Picked up quickly. Jaime Terrazas. Wide ball to Herrera. Good vision there from Terrazas. Get the pass right over, and Herrera's going to score in the corner. Back-to-back tracks here for Black. Again, looking like Black is very dominant in this matchup.
Hey David, you want me to drop the game?
Eldridge with the take of that kickoff. He beats a few. He's got more. Eventually, Atkinson comes in and gently pushes him down to the ground. Hands on the ground on the ruck. So penalty to White. Ball out. Looks like that's with Zach Wojcik. Gets the ball to Tony. Good hands. Again, ball out to Bruno, but not able to be taken cleanly. So we'll have a scrum to Black. Promising stuff from White, but kind of forcing that last pass. Didn't need to happen. Pacheco, Bruno, Herrera, Bishop Ortega on the switch. Back out with Bruno. Pacheco picks and goes. See some space. Oh, brilliant pass. Taken down. And then Jaime Terrazas, I don't think he's got the pace. Does he have the pace? He cuts on the inside. Gets it to Herrera. That was Champagne Rugby. I believe Pacheco was mid-air when he got that pass off. Kick is good. All right. Let's. Great day in the office for New Mexico Tech Black. That was textbook stuff from that team. Played very aggressively at the line, passes stuck, and held possession. All right, should be coming up again. Another New Mexico State match. It's going to be a long day for them. right, folks. I think it's gonna be New Mexico Tech Blue versus the Aggies here in any moment. But I can see lots of jersey swapping, so maybe a different blue side than we saw in the last matchup. I might be a little bit late. I'm by myself, so I got to run to take a bathroom break.
I'm not throwing anything. I dropped it now. That's oh no. Wow, that's unfortunate. No, it's fine now. Can you switch to Jesse Pinkman? Wait, did you switch to Jesse Pinkman? Are you just flashing Jesse Pinkman? I hope you know this is recorded, so when they look back at the recording, you're just gonna see flashes of Jesse Pinkman. It's so. Oh, that's. Oh, Olivia, you know how you're saying you're gonna listen to Epic? You need to do it fast. It's so good. Yeah, my friend sat down and we watched it on a stream together. It was so fucking good. So good. I cried. I'm gonna switch over to.
All right, I did make it. Aggies with the kickoff. Looks like that's going to bounce right into touch. Well, the line out to Blue. I think I see Jaime Terrazas out there. Easy to spot with a white headband. Line out Blue. Long ball, Seth Cowan. Lucas Chavez, Pacheco, I see out there, Herrera. Chungong with the switch. Back to Chavez, though that was read well by the Aggies. Their attempt to poach stays with Blue. Pacheco out set to Crusato. Got big Jaime Terrazas out on the outside. That offload does not go to hand, picked up by an Aggies player. A little bit messy, another offload. Strong tackle coming in. Still with the Aggies. Got Chungong, he's going to try to get around him. Chungong takes him down, no problem. Tackle coming in. Ooh, New Mexico State with green grass in front of him. Cover tackle coming in from Herrera. High, though. So New Mexico State with the penalty, and they do a football pass out to the wing. He just has to get around the corner from Jaime Terrazas. Try time Aggies. I give the Aggies credit. There's man with space, and that's one way to get it out to him quick. That was quite the bullet of a football pass. Don't know if that was a former quarterback, high school quarterback, or what. Conversion gonna be no good. So 5-0. Aggies in the lead. Oh, I think this white, New Mexico Tech white side has, or blue side has, it's on their fourth match already, so fatigue could be a factor, but still. Tristan Herrera with the take. Seth Cowan, Nico Crusato. Nico Crusato cuts inside. State players managed to strip the ball, though I believe Crusato was already technically down in the tackle, so needed to release. Penalty to New Mexico State Blue. Crusato with the quick tap. He gets the ball. He's still holding it. Ball out to Tristan Herrera. He's got Seth Cowan with space in front of him. He can beat this next man. Chase coming in, out in the center to Tristan Herrera. And New Mexico Tech strike back immediately through a combination of Cowan and Tristan Herrera. Smart play from Cowan. He probably could have ran it in himself, but recognizing it'd be much easier just to pass on the inside. Conversion is good. So New Mexico Tech in the lead by 2. Cowan with the kickoff. Very high kick. Though that player taken in the air by Chungong. Definitely got his timing wrong. The state player stays down. Probably got the wind knocked out of him. I could hear that from here. We'll see if Garibay reaches into his pocket or not on that. That's sort of the risk on a kickoff. You got to be aggressive with your chase, but you got to protect the man in the air. I think Luis Chavez there pleading his player's case. I'm not sure that Chungong was in a position to actually take that ball. Though, doesn't look like we're going to have a card, just a penalty. At the State, immediately they knock the ball forward.
I can't tell how to. There we go.
So we'll have a scrum next to UTEP Blue with the put-in. So we have Pacheco playing 9, Cowan playing the first 5, with Herrera and Chungong off to his left. Looking a lot like our 15's back line. Set off from the scrum. See what they have planned. They have good depth. Need a solid scrum first. Pacheco gets the ball in, back out, takes it to the line to Cowan. Herrera, he's got Chungong. Chungong is going to beat the man on the outside. He hesitates and then he goes again. He's just going to be able to take it in himself, I think. He's diving in. Chungong with the try. Simple stuff. Simple hands did it. Just had a, if you folks watching at home or here saw that each player drew in their defender before passing the ball on to the next, so preventing the slide defense from working on New Mexico State. Cowan with a conversion that's not going to be good. Tech will still be in the lead with 12-5. Sounds like that was halftime. A bit more of an arm wrestle for this match than the last one, but still some good rugby in there.
NMSU are winning 2 right now. Guys, what should I focus on? Well, no one.
New Mexico Tech coming back out to the pitch, second half against these Aggies side. Then I believe we should have a ladies match. Looks like we have a few substitutions. This is actually looking a lot like the mixed in with the black side from the last match. Medvi, Sutalov, Atkinson, Wojcik, Eivel in, the Scherer. Looks like a complete new side. Eivel with the kickoff. Low kick. Goes right through the hands of this New Mexico State player and beats everyone out into touch. It will be a line out to the Aggies. Sutalov, Chilean native, with will be doing the honors of throwing the ball into the line out. It looks like we have Scherer, Atkinson, and Medvi lining up. Worked with these guys a bit. Hopefully they're able to secure the line out. They are able to. Sutalov gets the ball out to Wojcik with a loop. He's got Eivel, but he decides to put that down, go himself. Not able to take the ground, and then gets out to Ortega. Red jerseys come in, take him to ground. Swarming. Ball out the back to Sutalov, I believe, to Atkinson. Atkinson gets it to Medvi. Medvi has Scherer on the outside to get the ball out, but is knocked out by an Aggie's hand. But there was a forward pass in there, I believe, from Atkinson. So we will have a scrum to Aggies. Looks like we had a quick substitution for the Aggies. Okay, gonna get started. Aggies, scrum, big shove coming in from Tech, ends up on the Tech side. Eivel gets the ball out to Medvi. Medvi breaks the tackle. He finds his locking partner, Atkinson. Fends one off. Atkinson on the outside. Atkinson's gonna go all the way, I think. Try Brody Atkinson. Atkinson makes up for his earlier error. A little bit of mismatch on the wing. He just had to put one big mid out there and fend off the smaller player. Seth Cowan's kick has the right direction, but not quite far enough. No good. So we are at 17-5. Few more minutes left in this match before we should have another ladies face-off. Eivel getting us started. That'll be Eivel. Deep kick, high, taken by Aggies. He beats Scherer. Scherer eventually comes in and regathers. Another football pass out to the wing. A kick. Haven't seen one of those today yet. He's able to put it on the toe again. That's going to beat everyone out to touch. We'll have a line out to New Mexico Tech on that far side. All right, ball in for New Mexico Tech to Sudolov. Sudolov beats one. Sudolov has green grass. Two chasers from State. Does he have the pace to go all the way? Sudolov with a try in the middle of the post. Maybe that conversion was good. (24-5) should be the last set of phases of the match, I believe, if my time is right. One last kickoff from Ivel. Got some tall timber chasers. They have some gas left in the tank. Should fall right under Ben Medvey. Ooh. That is a thumping collision. So I think both these players might have injured themselves in the process. I think the Sir should probably consider stopping the match. We have at least a concussion, if not worse. These two players. Hopefully it's just wind knocked out of each other. Wow. Physio. This guy's work cut out for him. Oh, tough end to that match. Hopefully these two guys are going to be okay. We're walking off the pitch though, so. All right. Thanks. Clap these guys off. We'll have our ladies match up here in a second. All right, New Mexico Tech ladies. Another matchup with New Mexico State Aggies. Fell's making a tunnel for these ladies to run out to. State kicking off. Lady Miners going to receive the ball. Taking ably. She's going to spin the ball out. Number 9 breaks the tackle. She's got green grass. Can she make it? Oh, it's going to be Tech's first try. Score time. Try time. First points of the day for New Mexico Tech. Number 9. Sorry, I will get her name for the write up. Minute in. Definitely a confidence builder for this young side. Conversion has a distance, but not quite the angle. 5 points. New Mexico Tech 2. State with 0. New Mexico Tech finally with a kickoff of their own. Not bad. Goes the requisite 10. Bounces, hits the ground, picked up by number 7 on the Aggies. She breaks 1 tackle, so she brought the ground. Stolen, New Mexico Tech. She's going to, number 10, going to try to work around the corner. She cuts on the inside. Eventually brought down the ground, gets it to number 5. And this New Mexico Tech side playing with their tails up. Pass is going out, picked up again. She's big number 2. She beats 1. So she got number 10 trying to bring her down to ground. She needs support. Support gets there. Ball ends up on the wrong side though. Pick and go. Minnesota Tech breathing down the try line again. Ball ending up again on the wrong side. Ladies will have to work on their placement this next week. Number 9. She gets dumped though. Tech need to get the ball wide. They get it with number 8. Number 8. She's brought down. Pick and go number 5. Number 5 fit trying to fend. She's able to break the tackle. Another coming in. And number 5 with a try. A complete reversal of the last match. Kick's not going to go over the crossbars, but still. Mexico Tech finding themselves up by 10 in the early minutes of this match. About halfway through the first half. Mexico Tech kickoff. Number 5 to do the honors. Taken by the Aggies. They spin the ball wide. Number 7 breaks a tackle. Working with the sideline. She brought down, but offloads the ball. Cover tackle coming in from New Mexico Tech. But she's going to run it in all the way. Aggies try. Kick is not going to go the 10. Free kick to New Mexico Tech center. Quick tap coming in. Number 5 going to run it up. She brushes one off. Aggressive run. She's brought down at the 22, but she gets back up because she's not held and gets the ball out to number 2. Number 2. Offload goes to number 1 prop partner. Need to get someone come in and secure the ball. They're just going to pick and go. She's going to get rushed. Oh, she's tackled out into touch. We'll have a line out to the Aggies. Aggies line out is good. They're going to swing the ball wide. Oh, not able to get the tackle on the winger. Attempted offload. Doesn't go to hand. Picked up by a Tech player, but she's by herself. So she has to toss the ball backwards. Picked up by number 17. Somebody needs to go to ground and somebody come in and secure it. Ball comes out to number 11. She runs right into a wall of red. 10 picks the ball up. She's got 12 on her outside, but she's tackled. Ball out with number 5. 5 beats it to 1. She's got one more to beat. Still up number 5. Can she make it a brace? She gets back up. She's going to be a couple meters short. Aggies in there attempting to steal. So the ball comes out with New Mexico Tech. They got one more to number 1 in there. Taken down by the Aggies. They just need somebody just to get the ball wide. They just need to pass the ball a bit. They've got an overload on this right side if they can use it. Looks like we have another penalty to Mexico Tech. They just need to regroup and, oh sorry, I believe the penalty is to the Aggies. We have a scrum actually. Free kick to the Aggies. Garby does not like how the Tech ladies were driving in that scrum. Aggies running the ball up. Winger, she's going to decide to run behind her mates. Seeing an overlap and mismatch on the outside. They can use it. That ball does not go to hand. Picked up by the Aggies. Number 6 in with the tackle. Picked up the ball again. But I believe there was a knock on, so that will be the end of the half. So, confidence building stuff for this Tech side. Look like a completely different team. Really switched on from their first matchup.
Is anyone on NMSU? Okay, I'm gonna bring my camera over to NMSU.
Stitches? Okay. Your Lego tag?
Doesn't look fine.
He just needs some stretching, huh?
Jeez.
He looks like a Lego man. I don't know if it.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe the stitches would be.
You would think, but yes, he just sneezed. Hey, honey, no concussion? No concussion?
I don't know. He got up and fell back down.
Yeah, you have
He's concussed. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think they have any tournaments for. I don't know when the next tournament is.
playoffs, I think, is in 2 weeks.
2 weeks. So okay.
Hey, David,
That's.
do I close the
enough,
iris
I
a little bit?
You know what? It's the second, it's the last week of spring break.
Oh, okay.
They go to Colorado.
Right.
Is that
Yeah.
good? A bit more? Hey, David, is it good now? Alright.
All right, we're gonna get started again. Having to get a new side, right? Oh, hey, we're kicking the ball off. I'm refrain from trying to coach from the sideline here. but they should be right behind her, maybe 1 meter right behind her so they can chase the ball. A little bit more forward. Keep going, keep going. Yeah, no. There you go. Make a line. There we go. I think that went 10. States there together. We have a knock forward from the Aggies, so it is a scrum to New Mexico Tech. New Mexico Tech with the put in the scrum. Hopefully they can get clean ball. Pablo Garb, I see something he does not like. Ball comes out. That one, unfortunately, well, it's a knock. Number 9. She's got space. Can she beat around the corner? Oh, she's got a chaser. Does she have the gas? Oh, she's taken down. She could actually get back up, but that state player is not on sides. Stays with Tech. Somebody needs to pick up that ball. She picks it up, but she gets a tackle for her troubles. Looks like we have Pablo Garibay calling the state player trying to pick up the ball from an offsides position. Smith Tech, but she has to toe the ball from the mark. She smartly toes it off the ground. That's what I always do. I'm too nervous to actually kick the thing. Oh, that ball does not go to hand. There, someone's there to secure. Get that going. They're a bit clustered a bit tightly around the ruck. They're going to want to get some spread out again if they're going to have any chance at an attack. Number 8 is going to run it up. She's on her own though. Garibay is going to call the knock on. We're going to have a scrum to the Aggies. Bit more stop-start this second half. Tech still in the lead. Ball comes out on for State. They're going to work the ball out to the outside. Tech split stuff, looping around on the outside. She's a solid tackle coming in from New Mexico Tech. Pick and go on the outside. Trying to catch Tech unaware, but again, solid tackle coming in. Again, they're going to work that side. They've got chaser number 14. Can she get her? She had the gas. This looks like it's going to be try to the Aggies. Substitutes coming in. folks. Anyone's match at this point, tie game. All right, Aggies with the kickoff taken by Tech player. That pass a little errant, cleaned up at number 10. Ooh, breaks some tackles. She gets the ball out. Yeah, we got two big girls on the outside. Number 2 and number 4. Number 2 get the pass off. Number 4 should be able to score. Pass off. Oh no! Ah, it beats her out into touch. Certain try there, gone wanting. Just needed to have a quick look before she passed that ball. We'll have a line out to the Aggies. About a minute or so left to play. Tech needs a third person in the line out. Tech has too many players, I think, on the pitch. Aggressive tackles coming in from New Mexico Tech, number 10. New Mexico State only about a meter out from their try line. But they've got an overlap if they can use it. Tech going to have to play some cover defense. Another solid tackle coming in from number 9. Oh, she shrugged off, though. 17 coming to clean up. Big girl action. Number 1 here. She's got to get a tackle. Oh, Fend coming in. Number 9 here to clean up. Oh, she's dropped. Number 5. Can she get her? Yeah, brings her down. Somebody needs to come up and try to steal the ball. Offsides position, number 7. Penalty to the Aggies. I think he's a turnaround. If Aggies can just go forward before passing the ball, they could have used that overlap, but they've allowed New Mexico Tech to slide over on their defense. Tech's defense is really far back. They could get a lot closer if they're unfamiliar with where the offsides line is. The big number 10 for Aggies brought down by number 5. They've got one more. Cover defense coming in. Oh, brought down. She gets back up, though, tackled again. Someone needs to get there. Aggies still with the ball, number 16. Desperate tackle coming in. Still the Aggies. Ooh, number 6 with the try. New Mexico Tech just losing it at the Hooter. I'm assuming there's no more time left on Pablo Garabay's watch. We'll see here in a second. Conversion is wide. New Mexico State 15, Tech 10, but far better showing from the ladies in the second match. They are looking like a rugby team out there. Yeah, let's cheer for these ladies. They've worked very hard in the last few weeks to get here today. right, so we should have 2 more men's matchups before we start getting into the 15th games. All right, so correction, schedule update. One's men's matchup. The ladies will play one more match of 7s, and then we'll get to the 15s matches. Santa Fe Santos versus El Paso Scorpions, I believe. Jason Oliphant probably decided 2 2 big injuries is enough for his players.